The recording is started.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Swati Sandhyal. Right now, I'm in third year of my chemical engineering. So, as we all know that I and Akanksha are appointed to have a general idea of your program so that we can actually answer the queries of people, most approximately students, so that we can marketize your course. So that's why we have a discussion today. And before that, actually, I would like to um, tell Akanksha to have a brief about our guest.
Yes. Hello, sir. I'm Akanksha Takalkar. To give a brief address about the sir. So we have today with us Jatin Singh Tonjamba Khuman. He's our 1998 chemical engineering pass out. He has done his professional studies after chemical engineering in SAP certified in material management, supplier relationship management, extended warehouse management. Also, he has work experiences with organizations such as Supreme Petrochemical, Haldia Petrochemicals, HCL Technologies, Cathay and his current position is he's doing freelancing for the last 8 years or so in SAP procurement, logistics, warehousing business domain. Okay, so thank you so much for joining with us today. It's a pleasure for us.
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for a wonderful introduction. And once again, it's a I would say it's a privilege to get these few minutes to share some of our understanding and experience with all of you. I know that being a student, that your time is very precious. So uh, some of my friends, they are just discussing in the WhatsApp saying that, oh, we should be conducting some courses on machine learning, AI, and all those things. And I say there are lots of free websites which we can actually learn for free, and it's much better than any one of us teaching it, because they're professionals over there, and on top of that, they are recognized by the industry as well. So today I would like to introduce 3 websites, okay, where you can just sign up, learn it for free, and it's recognized by the industry as well. And I also like to put the disclaimer: by any chance, I'm not endorsing this software, okay? I'm not endorsing that, these are the big ERP systems, like some of the top 10 ERP systems in the world today. So by showing this, I don't endorse them, any one of them is better, or I'm suggesting that you guys should be going for that. The only thing is that by signing up over there, we can learn it for free. Okay. So right now, I'm working mostly in the SAP platform. So SAP is one of the, I would say, the largest ERP system at the current time. And I work predominantly in the logistics, warehousing, procurement, and all of those space. But what all of these ERP systems, what they do is that they are evolving very fast. So they have these training systems where you have to pay them. Say, for example, if you have to learn the material management as a module, as a package, so long time ago, this is about 20 years ago when we learned it. At the time it was 2.5 lakhs for a 45 days module. So I know that being a student, it's difficult to get amass those amount of money, and that also it's just for a short period of time of some 45 days. But what SAP has done is that they have their own website where people can learn for free whenever they are launching new modules or new techniques or new platform. They want anybody to learn it, and they have got the credentials also. So what I'm going to do is that, let me see if I could share my screen. Okay, I'm going to do the presentation. Okay. Please let me know when you can see my screen. Okay. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can see. We can see, sir.
Yeah. Good. That's good. So I'm inside this opensap.com. Okay. So for this, anybody can sign it up. Like say for here, I just signed up using my Google Gmail account. So you can just sign up here, and what they do is that, see, these are the free courses, and then they will keep sending courses one after another. Say very recently I finished this one, introducing to SAP Field Glass Assignment Management, and they give me a certificate also. Okay. So what is of importance and of interest to you guys at the moment is, see, this getting started with data science. So what I want to highlight here is that when they teach a subject here, some of these are very generic. You can use it anywhere. It doesn't have to be essentially with SAP. It will try to connect with SAP, but the key essence of a data science is there. So that's why what I would suggest is that if you got a computer, a laptop or whatever, you got access in the lab or your personal whatever, just sign it up. So this course is going to start on June 15, and it's going to run, I think it's about some 3 weeks or something like that, and then it finished on the 4th of August. The other important thing is, once the course started, some of them has got a validity period, meaning the course may be valid for another 1 more week or another 1 more month. And during those time, what you can do is you can simply go and download, or you can simply learn at your own pace. Only the first one, they will conduct it as a live event. Okay. So for example, what I'm trying to say is that, see, if I go here, I'll show you. See, this is the field class one, which I've done it, and I download the video. Okay. So if I open this up, say this one, see, this is the whole video. Can you see this video? This?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'll stop it here. So what I'm trying to say is, at the end of every course, if you want, you can download. See, I download this one. See, unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. At the end, I download all the units. And if you want, you can download this kind of a slide. This one also. Okay, just give me a second. It's not, yeah, here. Let me drag it on this side. See, you can download. So this is the presentation materials that they have used it in the training. So you can do this. Now, the good thing about doing this kind of thing is, see, look at this. I got a batch here. Look at this. See, you see the batch over here, and these batches are recognized in the industry. So in a nutshell, what does it mean is that you're learning something for free, and that also at your own pace. Like maybe, when you're not feeling sleepy or whatever, just sign up, just go to your lab and then study it. And then at the end, if you try to finish some of these questions, some of the assignments they give you, then you're getting a certificate for free. Okay. And this is for SAP Open SAP. So I'll pause here for a while. Okay. Okay. So Akanksha, Swapnil, and Swati, can I move to the next one, or do you guys want me to pause here for a while?
No, sir. You can move to the next one.
Yeah. Okay. Then the next one, so please note down this website, open.sap.com, okay? And then you just search any course, and then it will give, like, say, if some of you are interested in the the environment, health and safety for operational sustainability. I don't know, in our time it was Google sir who taught us the plant safety, okay? This will tell you what are the features available in SAP for those chemical industry which has to maintain all of those safety related stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the next big one. See this one. I've got logout again. So let me log in. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So the other next big ERP systems, and which has got a massive free learning website, is this trailhead.salesforce.com. So this is for the Salesforce. Salesforce is one of the biggest ERP system like SAP. Like, say for example, if somebody is in the marketing or sales side, the Salesforce is very strong. And if you sign up at this trailhead.salesforce.com, you can learn anything. You won't believe, it will teach you enough here even to connect a website to your mobile phone also. That's how amazing it is. And for those of you who are in the computer engineering space, who are learning about all of these, what we call is the API here, the application programming interface, how do we connect two systems and everything. And even if you're not from the computer or IT background, anybody from any stream can study this if you have the interest. And the thing is that you can start with the basics, and you can go as complicated as you like it. So the first thing is, please sign up here, and then here you can see what are the modules you want to learn. They call it trails. And then if you say learning here, say, let me just click here as trail, and then they will tell you, are you a beginner, are you a novice, are you an intermediate, are you an expert? What is that? See, it's asking you what is your level. Say I'm very new to Salesforce. I'll just say I'm a beginner. I'll just this one. And then it will even teach you how to use this trailhead. So what does it mean is that if you sign up here, you can learn all about integrations. It will tell you about the data architectures. It will tell you about the sales. It will tell you about the marketing. And then it will tell you specifically about these particular ERP systems also, if you're interested. Okay. But the key thing is that when we are working in IT industry, two things are involved. One is what we call is the functional domain or functional knowledge, or the domain area, meaning, say for example, somebody might be doing a procurement. Okay, so there is a whole life cycle of a procurement. Then to execute that business process of procurement, you might be using an ERP system. Okay, and that ERP system could be SAP, that ERP system could be Salesforce, that ERP system could be Oracle. So the thing which I'm trying to say is that even if you are learning by signing up in Trailhead, they don't simply jump to the system. They will start with the functional bit first. So what does it mean is you will learn enough of the functional business processes, even if you're not interested in learning Salesforce. So that's the advantage of signing up for free to any of these websites. Okay. Then I'll go to the third.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then I'll go to the third one. Okay. The third one is, I think everybody is aware about this whole thing called Amazon, right? So Amazon is one of the pioneers in the cloud computing, and they offer a big list of free. Say if you are interested in learning about data science, see, you have to just learn these 8 hours for free. Look at this. So just sign up here, and then you can learn, and then you can search whatever you want. So if you're not ready to pay, there are lots of free course. Just go for the free ones. But if you're thinking that, oh, I have learned enough, now I want to learn, I want to get some more certification also. For this one, you can sign up some certifications also once you have learned enough. Okay, but I would suggest that don't go for the certification initially. Just go for the free ones, and then you can learn as much as you like it. Say for example, right now I'm learning on this AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials, and the way that they're explaining how does the security in a computer network works, it's like amazing, and you're going to learn it for free. So that's all the funny thing. I mean, the good thing about this is that it's they explain it so well, and you're going to learn it for free. And then if you're going to show your credentials for some of them, you can say, I've completed so and so courses in Amazon, in AWS, or in Trailhead, in Salesforce, or in Open SAP. It's recognized in the industry as well. Okay, so these are the good things that I would suggest. Okay, I'll post here. So does anyone has got any query or?
So actually, these are the sites. Actually, when you gave us when you gave us the information that these are the things that needs to be discussed, we searched on that. The thing is, we've been informed that you have a 4-week course.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah, can you explain more about that? Like, what would be there in the course?
Yeah. So about the course summary series here. So I think I would share this link. You please go through this one, and it will tell you what are the brief intro about this course. Or if you want, we can play this this 4-minute video, and it will tell you that what are the things that they're going to cover here. See this one. So if we have a quick look here, right, see it's saying data science is a complex subject to understand, but in the course you will learn about the fundamental principles, look at how the algorithm can add value to your business, and we will demystify the complex processes. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to be a data scientist. So that means it will start telling you, what are the fundamental principles, how can you use them in trying to solve the complex business processes. And then it's also giving you good feeling, like you're almost like a data scientist. Yeah, so that's why it's saying you don't have to be a rocket scientist to be a data scientist. So it's almost like you are almost inching to be a data scientist. And see, look at this course is for 6 weeks, 3 to 4 hours per week. And this is the thing which I'm again telling, you don't have to worry about catching up the online, the real one. Okay, so it will start from June 15, but if you log in on June 16, you can see the one which has been done in that on June 15. Say for example, if it is done every week, right, so the next week one you can jump and do it online. So that's why I was showing this one. See how you can see this is for the week one. I didn't attend the real life one because the timing was very odd for me. So that's why I see, look at this one. Okay, so does it answer your question?
So basically, you have a course on these websites.
It's not me, it's SAP, they themselves, they're doing it.
Okay. So we
Okay,
are basically promoting that.
well, no, we're not promoting, that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that there are big all of these ERP companies. SAP is one of them, Amazon Web Service is one of them, Salesforce is one of them. They are all big ERP system and cloud. Say for example, Amazon is one of the biggest cloud service providers. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that you log in there and you will see lots of free courses. You can learn for free, and some of these courses they give the certificate, okay? And then this course completion certificate, they are recognized by industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it relevant for all the branches, like a person from IT as well as a person from chemical engineering?
Okay. It's like this. You to work. Okay. Okay. I'm not trying to say that you guys don't study your subject. Okay. Absolutely, you have to study it, but to work in any field, unless it is an R&D, you just need to know how to solve a problem. That's it. Say, for example, I'm a chemical engineer, right? I passed out in 1998. I joined Supreme Petrochem as my first job after the campus. You know what? We were trained for 1 year before we were any useful to the factory. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that anybody can learn any of these courses. You don't have to be somebody from the computer background. Initially, you may find it very hard, or some terminology you won't understand it. Just try to get it through, Google it up, and you will be able to manage it. It's nothing hard. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I got it.
Yeah. And
So I have a question here.
mm-hmm.
So, Swapnil, sir. So
Yeah.
in our company we use SAP only, SAP. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't what is open SAP? Like we use SAP like goods movements and all these things. It
Yes.
is
Mm-hmm.
interconnected with stores and
Mm-hmm.
everything is like a maintenance service department, including
Mm-hmm.
our production department.
Mm-hmm.
We data we input the data shift wise.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the difference in between that SAP and this is the open SAP, sir?
Okay. So this Open SAP is a website maintained by SAP. So what you're directly learning from SAP, they are free courses. So what SAP is doing is when they're introducing something new, or for the people to know what are the courses, what these systems are doing, what they're doing is they're offering for free to the people. Okay. So that SAP you're working and this Open SAP, they are one and the same. But it's just that all the courses in Open SAP, they are for free.
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Say, for example, since you brought up the topic, right? Say, for example, there's a paid website also for SAP to learn. Okay. I don't know, there may be something, I think we got our friend Santos, right? So we can discuss with the university. Some university they collaborate with SAP to teach SAP as a part of the curriculum or something like that. For that one also they got this SAP learning website. So for the one which you're saying, you can learn a complete module, but this one is you have to buy it. Like say for example, if you buy I think some $3,500 per year for a subscription,
Yes.
then you can learn literally any modules. Okay, but it's too much. I would at this stage I would suggest not to go for that. See here, see we got different modules, and then you can learn over here. Okay, now the good thing for Amazon and Trailforce, more so for the Salesforce, this one, the third one, is that literally you can learn almost everything about this software for free for the Salesforce one. Okay, and I want to emphasize here again, when you're learning about the software, I told you, right, there are two components that make up the IT, that whenever we are working in the IT industry, one is the domain knowledge and the other one is the knowledge about the software which you are trying to use. Okay, So when you're learning any software, irrespective of whether it's a Salesforce, whether it's SAP or whatever, you are bound to learn the domain experience, the business experience, okay, which the software will describe you. So before they start anything here, they will try to give you the context. What does it mean? What we are trying to do, and then how can we do in the system? So that means when they are trying to give you the context and trying to explain what is it we are trying to do, it's basically teaching you the domain knowledge, okay? Like say, for example, I'll give you so you're working in the manufacturing sector, right, Swapnil?
Yes, sir. I'm working in manufacturing, sir.
Yeah. So in the manufacturing, we in SAP there is a module called production planning, okay?
Yeah, sure. Yes, yes, yes.
Which will be implemented to capture all of your production processes, okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now, say for example, before you start any production, you do the planning, right? Which grade, how much how much you all as a factory you want to manufacture in a given year, in a given month,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that you break down into on a given day or a given week. And then when we manufacture anything, right, you need some raw materials or the components, and
Exactly.
you start planning for them, procuring for them, and then you try to run through the production.
Yeah. Sir.
So likewise, any ERP system is about managing a business process, okay?
Yeah.
So when you sign up for free to any of this website, what I'm trying to highlight is that they will teach you that business knowledge. Any more questions or comments?
So, yesterday I just searched about Open SAP.
Mm-hmm.
So they like I went into a course which was already ended. So if
Mm-hmm.
we start a course which is already ended,
Mm-hmm.
and so do we have a chance to get apply for the certification exams, or we don't have the chance to apply for it?
Yeah.
Because
So for every course, if it is ended and not, and then for the certification they got a validity. They say that if you want a certification, this has to be done by so and so date. If you want the certificate from them, you have to finish before that or on or
so we have,
before that. But if you just want to learn it, you can learn it anytime. Say for example, if we go back into that OpenSAP website here, right? Say for example, uh, I think if I,
I I
Mhm.
was trying for exploring AI.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then learnings, I think here. Okay, I think let me click the courses. Yeah. So here you can search up anything, say any one of these which has been finished. Okay, you can still learn it. And then the other thing is that some of these courses are so popular, they just keep it over there. Like say for example, uh, this Fury. Okay, so there are some introductory courses on Fury. Fury is nothing but one of the the user experience we call it. It's like in the laptop when you use it, we have the operating systems, right?
Yeah.
yes.
So for the ERP systems, apart from ERP, every ERP system has got an operating systems. Apart from that, they all got one more layer for them to interact with the end user. Like say for example, in your company, if you want to enter the production order, then where do you enter it? Okay, so that's what we call as the user interface. And Fury is one of the new new feature in SAP. So that's why they try to teach how to do the development here, how to do the coding here, what are the features available here.
Yes.
Yeah. So even though I am in SAP, I would suggest that you please try to utilize this Amazon website and this Salesforce Trailhead website. They got so much of free courses to learn. You guys will be very surprised.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Sure.
So anyone of present here, do you have any query? Akanksha, do you have any more query?
No, I suppose sir was very clear about telling us about it.
Sir, do you have any query?
So I have.
Uh,
So are you there?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I have a
Mm-hmm.
different kind of question actually.
Mm-hmm.
This our data we
Mm-hmm.
inward a daily basis whatever the it's some kind sometime it will be a confidential data too we inward in all these things in SAP or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is this accessed by other one, I mean from SAP side or another one, sir?
No, no, they're all for free. It's for the public, for anybody to use it. So they don't put anything confidential here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's for everybody to learn. Like say for example, this Salesforce one, right? Just jump in here, say I'm looking for some beginners courses. See. So first of all, try to start with this one. What Trailhead is all about, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
then you say admin beginner. So then it will tell you what are the as a Salesforce administrator, what are the things you do it. Say, and if you love coding, you can see developer beginner. It will tell you how to do all of this web coding. Then see, even though it is inside Salesforce, how it is talking about the AWS cloud. AWS is the Amazon Web Services.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because quite a lot of these ERP systems are using the cloud server, for the hosted by Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Then most of the business, when they work, there are lots of ERP systems together, either within the same organization or with different organizations. So that's why we always talk about integrations. We have to integrate the business of the existing business with somebody else. So that's
Yeah.
why there's a big concept nowadays called API, Application Programming Interface, API. It was
Mm-hmm.
all, but now it has come back again, and it will teach you. Say for example, if I just type in here API, and I think I still remember. See, it start telling you from this API basics. See, I have completed this one some last year. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can keep growing, you can keep learning more and more, build connected APIs, and then here it will even teach you how to get some free website for yourself, okay?
Okay.
And then you will
Mm-hmm.
be able to do the connection between that website and the other one, okay?
Yep.
The kind of concepts that they are explaining here is so beautiful, you will be amazed like how well they are explaining all of this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And none of them are I mean not confidential. They are for free. I mean they are for public domain, for public use.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this Mulesoft is again one more software or company which is one of the which use this API technology, and now it is very famous for connecting two systems.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn it for free. You can learn it for free. See, the thing is that when we are connecting, when we are building an integration, right, without getting too much into the detail, integration means, say for example, say I speak Manipuri, right? I'm from Manipur. I speak Manipuri. Does any one of you know Manipuri?
No.
No, right? So if I say something in Manipuri, somebody has to do the translation.
Yeah, exactly.
So that it is reaching out to you, and then when you say something, imagine that I don't know Marathi, just pretend that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then somebody has to translate it back to me.
Yeah.
So these are some of the key concepts in an integration also between two systems. And then for example, if we are doing business, right, say if I take the example for Swapnil, right, he might be manufacturing say 10 kilogram of a product, right? So I may call kg for kilogram, the other system may just call for k instead of
Yes.
calling it kg, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is what we call as the value mapping. So that means on my system, kilogram is equal to k. Then every time when I do that, then people start asking, then if there are so many business, if we have to do that mapping, it's going to go crazy. It's going to be like, lots of effort every now and then. Then the next thing what people are going to, oh, then why don't we utilize the ISO code, the International Standards Organization code? Say for example, I forgot, say 4 kilogram, it may be 123, right? Then what we'll do is that all of these interface will say, yep, whenever we're using a units of measure or anything, we will try to connect with each other through the ISO codes, so that it's generic. Then the system we're building is capable of connecting with any other systems as well whenever they are using any other units of measure. So those kind of concepts, I'm just giving this as an example, okay? Those kind of concepts they will teach you here, like what you're going to do, what does it mean, what it takes for systems to connect. Then it will start teaching you what you have to know from a business perspective, from a functional perspective, then as a developer, as a coder. And one of the thing which is very good about this Salesforce website is that you can learn as much as you like it, and everything is for free. So just search up here, whatever the thing that you want to learn. Quite a lot of them are here. Any more question?
So anyone in the meeting, do you have any more questions? Santosh sir?
Santosh sir have something.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Tonjamba. It is really going to be an excellent session actually. I just want to add actually some of the points. See, as Tonjamba has told, these whatever three different softwares are there, SAP or AWS or Salesforce, these are actually similar in nature, and all goes into the all defined for different business processes. These business processes are maybe different in different industry, but more or the less everything is same. And every business process will have marketing, sales, production, and those type of systems or the functions available. So the students, if they go through all these courses, actually they will have an edge actually whenever they go into the industry. Or they can do one is that doing the coding into the software itself. That is a one part. Another is using the software, as Swapnil is telling that he is working in manufacturing industry. He is using those whatever SAP is there. He is using. So everyone who is having the certificate, actually, he will definitely have an edge over the other. And a question to the beloved Tonjamba is actually you have told all those aspect of where it is available. Actually, can you tell where exactly student should start actually if he has the, because as per our request actually Tonjamba is here and he's telling us there are so many courses are available.
Yeah,
These are the different sites and
yeah,
thing. But see, this is the ocean actually. The information is available so many places. But a philosophy actually philosophical answer to the question we request from you is that if anybody has a desire to learn any course actually, so what are the minimum thing he should keep it in his mind, whether it is a free course or whether it is a paid course, what should be there in his or her mind when that student takes up that particular course actually. So can
okay.
you please elaborate, because this is very important. Otherwise sometime it may happen like what I feel, that if it is a free course, students will see that may feel that, oh, this is free, so this may not be going to be useful, or the we may not get certificate, or even though the website is telling that certificate is available, that getting the certificate will be very tough, or it is not going to be completed. Like that, if I am doing a paid course, definitely yes, I'll be getting a definite certificate, something like that. It will be there in their mind. So I request our Tanjamba ji to kindly tell
Hey
our
man, I'm
students
I'm not I'm
what
not that
is.
old man. Don't call me Tonjamba.
Yeah. uh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I would suggest, for the first one, for the SAP free course, since there's a lots of things going on for the data science, please try to sign up for the data science and see how it goes. Okay. Or I think Swati or Akanksha, you said that you're looking for this AI, right? Artificial intelligence. See this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This one.
Yeah.
think so.
So yeah. I think two things we need to understand. One is to earn more knowledge to gather it. The other aspect is whether we get a certificate or not. So most of these courses in SAP, Open SAP, they got a certificate, and but if we have to learn a specific module of our desire, like say for example, say I want to learn procurement processes and I want to be an expert in the procurement module for SAP, then we have to go to the paid side, okay? But what I'm trying to say is that for this one, say, hey, I want to have a very good understanding of the AI. I want to have a very good understanding of the data science and everything. I would suggest that you start with this one. And once you get the interest, and that was one of the thing which I was suggesting to Santosh the other day, or when we had the discussion was, if quite a lot of you are start getting interest in these different, see, at the end of the day, all business is either buying, selling, or finance. And since you are doing buying, selling, somebody has to analyze, do the data analytics just to understand what is happening, where it is happening, how can we see, how can we predict the future. So depending depending on in which interest you are, like say for example, Santosh, are you still in your procurement department, or you have moved to the quality inspection?
Yeah, I'm in multiple field here now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, once there's a quorum, or once there's a group of students, we say that, hey, we are interested to learn more about the one particular domain of a business. Like say, for example, Swapnil is in manufacturing, right? We can take you through the manufacturing business process. It doesn't have to be any industry specific. This What I'm
Yeah.
trying to say is that the steps involved in a procurement process are the same. Doesn't matter whether you are doing it in India, whether you are doing it in US, whether you are doing it in America, or whether you're in the UK or here in Australia. It's all the same. Now, when we talk about the procurement process, right, there are fine nuances, meaning differences between procuring for a government organization and procuring for a private organization. So all of this domain knowledge, depending on, once you go through all of this, if you got further knowledge, we can organize, 1 or 2 hour session, and we can take you through what are there in a procurement business process. And then based on that, you can do it. And say, for example, there are lots of colleagues or
Excellent.
yeah.
Excellent, actually. Anjamba, actually,
Mm-hmm.
exactly here, if we can emphasize
Mm-hmm.
different processes, like as you say that sales and marketing as one process, if we can have actually a few sessions on different, at least 3 to 4 processes separately,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 1 hour or so,
Mm-hmm.
then I think students also will get some knowledge. Even a few of our fellow alumni also, they'll get some knowledge. Those who are in the industry, or they are going into the industry, and they want some updated knowledge on this one, so
Yes,
that
yes.
they will also learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but in the meantime, you please explore. There are lots of modules here which you can learn it. Like say, for example, this AWS Cloud Practitioner Essential. This one you can learn it. You can learn it before anybody has got any business knowledge, and it's so good. It will give you a very good understanding of the of a typical computer cloud. Okay.
Tonjamba, when I was working in Godrej Industries,
Mm-hmm.
we were using that Barn software actually.
Yeah,
What
that
is that? Is it the
I think
similar
it.
or
Mhm.
yeah, it is similar or it is different in all this?
I think it must be some JD Edwards or some Oracle based software, the Barnes. But the thing is that every software module, every software has got modules to take care about the specific business area. Say, for example, in in the industry where Swapnil is working, there definitely manufacturing is there. Swapnil, you must be having the quality management there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then
Yeah.
you must be having the plant maintenance because you have so many
Services.
equipments running here and there. Then you
Yes, yes.
have
Services,
being
procurement, and then utilities. Everything is interconnected, sir.
yes, interconnected. And then
Mhm.
since you manufacture, you store something, so that means you must be having warehousing as well.
Yes, yes. Definitely. Mhm.
Yeah, and then you must be having some tank farm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and then somebody has to sell the products that you guys are selling off.
Yes,
So
yes,
that
yes,
means
yes.
the
There are,
marketing, yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah. And at the end of the day, everybody is doing business for finance, for money only. So that's why we call it finance and controlling or finance and accounting. Accounting, it has to be there. So whether it be any ERP systems, all of these modules has to be there depending on which business it is. And what we are trying to say is that if any one of you, if the students there are good quorum or good numbers, quite a lot of our colleagues, I mean, the ex Batu students, including ourselves, we are working in different areas. Like say, I'm working in the procurement, warehousing, logistics, and all of this. And we know there are lots of friends who are working in the financial sectors, and there are lots of colleagues who are working in the business warehousing, meaning in the data prediction, forecasting, and everything. And so we can try to share those domain knowledge, like what are the business processes in procurement, what are the business processes inside manufacturing, what are the business processes inside a quality manufacturing. Like say for example, when I was working in Supreme as a graduate engineer for the first time, we came to know that, oh, there's a concept like called go no go, and all of those concepts about plant safety and HAZOP. I think for those of you who are in the chemical industry or particular, you might have heard a terminology called HAZOP, right? Hazards and operability study.
Yes, sir.
So those we were implementing it. We were able to understand it meaningfully only when we go to the industry. Otherwise, I know that like all of our professors, they taught us very well, but we couldn't connect it before you actually see it. You couldn't connect it, but once you are into the industry, you can connect it. So what I'm trying to say is, people who are in the domain experience or people who are working in that particular area, we can share 1 or 2 hours, so that when you know the domain experience, it will make more meaningful to read this also. Say for example, Salesforce is a very strong ERP system for marketing and sales. Let's say we will find out anybody is working in the sales domain area from the ex Batu, our one of our alumni. I mean the alumni, and we can find out, and then we can request him to share 1 or 2 hours in terms of what are the business processes inside the sales and marketing. And then with that knowledge, you can even read further more. But what I'm trying to say is, there are some modules here which you can read before we do that also. Any more question?
No, sir, we don't have any question right now. Just I want to tell viewers that we have the session. It means Open SAP session from 15th of June to 4th of August. Am I right, sir?
Yeah,
It's a
that's right.
four.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a 4 week. It's a 4 week course. So definitely go for that. This all the things will cover in there, because this is the main essential thing in every industry everywhere, because it is interconnected for every organization. It includes everything from goods movements to the quality control, to the logistics, then management and all these things. It includes capex also, sir, no? It includes capex, that the MOCs, some
Yeah,
changes, and
yeah,
everything is procurement and all these things it includes. So for viewers, we would like to say that this course will be start from 15th June. So definitely go for that and register for that, sir.
yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, here we would like to just add it that this particular session we have arranged, it is not for marketing Open SAP or the SAP. It is only to tell our students that these are the things are available, get benefit of this, and this can be a starting point. And if you are really wanted to pursue your career or add uh, feather into your cap, this can be a better experience or certificate, uh, and that
yeah,
is the thing. Okay.
yeah. So Santosh, that's a very good point. I have also highlighted, all of these three ERP systems that we have mentioned here. By any chance, we are not promoting them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's just that, we get to learn for free. So that's why we are requesting, what is that we say in Hindi? जब मौका मिल रहा है तो don't waste it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And and I should not say this, but I want to say one more. Okay, there is a website called Coursera.org. Okay, here like this here, and these also you can learn a lot of things for free. And you will see lots of universities over there. What you have to do is here they will say, do you want a certificate? Just you say no, I don't want certificate. This is purely for learning. Okay, and you won't believe these in this you will be taught by some of the professors in some of the very renowned universities in the world. Okay, and let's say if you save some pocket money or whatever, and say for example these data science math skills, right? If you do this, they will say, hey, I'm going to charge you $65, and it's from the Duke University. And if you are happy to pay $65, at the end of the course you can take the certification and you can keep that certificate with you. And you will be see that endorsed by Duke University. So that means you can get them also. And here, for example, you can see the understanding of the blockchain. So now everybody is talking about the cryptocurrency and blockchain, right? If you want, you can learn here. See, and the other good thing about this Coursera is that it's about anything and everything. Like say, for example, if some of you are interested in project management, so Santosh, this is also one other thing which I was thinking. If there are lots of uh, Batu alumni who are working in the project management also, who are actually doing the project management. So we can tell them, to conduct some project management. Uh,
we have more than 20 PMP professionals actually.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly. So yeah,
More than 20, and even our only chemical 98 batch itself, we have more than 8, I think.
yeah. And then see these. Look at these project management principles and practices. This is University of California, Irvine, and this also you can learn it for free. And then if you keep progressing it, so if you just click this one here, see this one, and I myself also finished this one. See, enroll for free. You can enroll it for free. Okay, and then it will start asking, do you want to get a certificate? Just say no and keep learning it. Okay, but if you want a certificate, you may have to pay some 60, 65 or $70 depending on the course. But you will be amazing, or you will find it so amazing that so many of the things you can learn for free. And look at this, it's from the University of California, Irvine. Okay, it's going to be, I think we have overstood it by 25 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone is still having any queries, so they can ask, or otherwise we'll stop this discussion right here.
Yeah,
So we
and
will,
mhm.
we will provide this, all the website in our description, so viewers can see there. Viewers can go there and browse there. So
Yes,
we
yes,
will
that's
provide
good.
all
That's
these.
good. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. We will provide all these websites, sir.
yeah, and I'm going to share this one. Yeah, here. Yeah, please do that. And thank you so much for organizing this. And it's a pleasure, getting these few minutes to talk to you all. And don't think this is the last. This is just the beginning. Whenever you feel any questions, any queries, or anything, please shoot the email to Swapnil or Swati or to Akanksha to the that alumni association group. And if anything is there from our side that we could help you guys, we'll try it. I know that how we feel that when we are so new at that time. I think we were the second batch or something, like we were feeling like a forlorn child that we don't have any alumni. So we will try to manage that gap. You guys should not feel that you guys are alone in this world. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tanjam.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable time with us. Really means a lot for us.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Bye
much,
bye.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care, sir.
Bye.
Yeah, nice.